Up next, we got Cup race at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. PR required is going to be 58, same as Tier 4, so should be able to close out these both tiers here with the cash upgrades only, but I am doubtful that I will be able to get past next tier, but that is we can worry about that later. Let's get through this one first. It's going to be a double lap cup race. So, Mazda Raceway. Probably, what, medium length circuit? Certainly not as long as, say, like the likes of Spa or Mount Panorama. But not as short as, let's say, Melbourne or Hong Kong. Melbourne, is it considered short? The distance-wise, it might be short, but because it's got so many corners, maybe it takes longer than, say, another track of comparable distance, maybe. Anyway, here's the corner 1 and 2. I think I just got hit by that 6th place guy. That's alright. There we go. Pretty easy to overtake first place. These bots are very, let's say, considerate. I believe they want me to win this car as much as I'd like to win myself. And here comes the signature circuit feature, corkscrew. I like looking in the back, looks cool, especially with the Mazda sign there. Very cool shot. Play a role of the pace car here. Oh, hello. Not to worry, we got another lap. So, stay in second place maybe? That seems like a turning page here, not giving you much of an option. That is until we get through those first 2 corners. And here's the corner number 3. Generally, you can start really speeding up because you don't necessarily have to slow down for this corner number 4. I want to say one of those 9/11 events we had a while back. I don't remember what the special event was called, but that was for 9/11 RSR, where we had to, like, we spent a good amount of races here at Mazda Raceway for that event, and that was kind of cool. There was one with the average speed goal, and there was another one with the top speed, where you have to reach a certain amount of, obviously, the speed record kind of a deal. And let's see. So, of course, when you got that kind of goal, you need to scout the track to figure out where you can set the top speed and what kind of line you have to take to figure out where you can go full throttle or where you have to just tap and just lift off the gas a little. So those challenges always fun and entertaining. Oh no. Alright, kids, don't do what I just did, which was not paying attention while racing. Reminiscing about the events of the past, the bygone era. and this is the type of results that you will end up with. So well, obviously we got to do it again, because in order to win the car, I mean, in order to unlock the next tier, the second place or even third place would do fine, but in order to win, you need gold trophy for every single race here. So as you know, that was utterly unnecessary loss. So unintentionally slowing down bots even more here. Actually, I don't know. If you finish in second place, it may not affect the bot performance at all. Usually, you have to finish pretty low in the ranks, like last place. I don't think you need to come in necessarily last place, but somewhere outside of the podium finish. Because if you finish second, I don't think the bots slow down much at all for you. That is, if that's necessary for you. And some of these events, you never know what's gonna strike. You know, how they're gonna set up these traps to get you. So, and since my goal here is trying to see if I can get through this event and win the car without even servicing the car once, that is my goal. So I'm going to make these bots as the Wikia page would explain. How do they explain it? Obscenely slow or something like that. So let's find out how obscene these guys can go. It's kind of a funny way to describe how slow bots can get, but you know, it's funny, so, and we understand what they mean. So, alright, this time I'll have to pay closer attention to who's behind me and make sure that none of those seepers get through. But while we're at it here, let's have some fun. Full throttle, can we make it? Yes, sweet. And then of course you gotta slow down for this corner. So certain corners, when you make it going flat out, it is pretty rewarding, like this one. Oh no, see, that's not as rewarding. But because that can happen, if you do make it, it is obviously a lot more fun. You know, you feel like you accomplished something. Anywho, disappearing cars in my rearview mirror, which is kind of spooky, and they just kind of pop. They just appear out of nowhere. It's like they go into hyperspace or something. Alright, so this time I'll have to pay a little bit closer attention to what's going on behind me here. Extracurricular. Oh, these guys are not slowing down, are they? Alright. That's why. It's like they actually want to win or something. Just at the last bit, at least. Alright, so that accidentally took double take. Utterly unnecessary, but you know, that's the risk of doing what I do. Goofing around. Alright, so that was what? Trophy number 15, right? Unlocks the tier 6. And let's see, tier 6, yep, PR is going up to 59. So tier 5 and 2 races, I guess, is the limit of how far you can go with just the cash upgrades only. So I will have to upgrade the car in a couple of races later. So, well, for now, we'll still press on.